What if I told you all the wisdom, direction, and guidance you need to lead an authentic life is already inside you? Like a treasure chest deep in the ocean, just waiting to be discovered. The question is, how do you tap into this wisdom or unlock that treasure? The answer, my friends, is journaling. So let's dive into today's learning. So what is journaling and why should I care? Well, at its simplest level, journaling is the act of writing down your thoughts and feelings to help you understand them more clearly. I discovered it when I was at one of my lowest points in my life, when I was filled with anxiety. I had hundreds of thoughts racing constantly through my mind. My mind just wouldn't switch off. It was like my mind was a set of cars being fueled by endless Red Bull, a chain reaction of thoughts that kept asking, what if this happens? And then, what if this happens? And then, what will that lead to? So, why should I journal? In a single day, you unknowingly make around 35,000 decisions a day. That's a lot of work for your brain. The problem is it holds on to lots of thoughts without necessarily processing them, sorting them out, or establishing any meaning. And journaling is the act of brain dumping, as I like to call it. It's about getting what's in your head on paper. Even if you just did this and didn't read through or reflect on what you've written, you will feel lighter, I promise you. You'll find yourself feeling less clogged up, more open and receptive to the next day. When your thoughts are on paper, you start reflecting in a meaningful way, asking yourself questions like, is that really what I feel? Or do I really need to be worried about this? When you hear something out loud, you have a much better chance of dealing with it than when it's just swirling around in your head. Think about it. What do people do when they see a therapist or counsellor? They talk. They share what's on their minds with a view to understanding and dealing with it. So, how do you start journaling? Well, the simple answer, like most things in life, is you just start. Because remember, the only right time is always now. Don't worry about what will I write. Trust me, you won't get writer's block. The first sentence I ever wrote in my journal was, so it's my first day journaling and I'm not sure what to write about. You'll feel free and liberated after writing that first sentence. Remember, there's no right and wrong. There's no beginning or end. You stop writing when it feels right. This isn't an exam essay. It's not being marked. Just put your pen to paper and watch the words flow right out of you, like raindrops forming a stream. You'll find your rhythm and momentum in no time. So, how often should I journal? Well, when I first started journaling, I was religious about it and did it every day. And then one day I just stopped and took a break for a few months before I felt a pull to come back. Now, I thought I'd feel guilty for taking a break, but the truth is, I didn't. And here's what I realized. In life, we're so used to having rules, structure, yang, i.e. the order. But sometimes you just need chaos. Because too much order makes you rigid, inflexible, and stops your personal growth. Just think, who am I journaling for? Well, the answer is always you. So do it when it feels right rather than making it a mundane compulsion. Because over time, it will lose its value. And I know from personal experience, when I started journaling regularly, my mind was emptier and stiller for longer periods of time. Now, when I say my mind was emptier, I don't mean I was daydreaming. I mean I was able to be more receptive to the present moment and better engage with those around me and better function at work. Now, it doesn't mean I'm immune to anxious thoughts. And when they come, and trust me, they will come. They come to everybody at some point in their life. I grab a piece of paper and I write down what I think is worrying me. Then I ask myself the question, is this what is really worrying me? Now, if the answer is yes, then I ask, so what can I do about it? Then I start writing down my options. I've gone from worrying about something to having solutions, to having a pretty good idea of what my next step will be. Now, if the answer is no, I just keep going until I get to what is actually worrying me, and then repeat the process of finding solutions. So here's my question and challenge to you. Is there something bothering you right now? Is there something on your mind? If the answer is yes, grab a piece of paper, get a notebook, get on your laptop and start writing what's on your mind. And do it for 7 days. And after you've done that, guys, I want to hear about it. Comment below and tell me how it's made you feel. As always, I'll leave you with my mantra: have more, do more, be more. Be sure to subscribe, share and like. Send this to one person who really needs to hear this. And I'll see you guys in the next video.